Hello, people. Yeah, it's been a while. I've been busy, which has been great. I've been on tour with the Rag and Bone Man crew, which has been awesome. Yeah, another couple of little bits. So yeah, apologies, I haven't done a video in a while. Yeah, so you know, I've got a baby on the way, so which is imminent. So yeah. It's going to be a bit chaotic, but I wanted to try and get a video out before Christmas. So here is said video. I'll try and make it quick, and hopefully it's something you can take away and noodle with. So I've talked about intervals before, and the importance of knowing them, I think, and trying to apply them. So I'm going to apply it to a pentatonic scale, right? So I feel like playing in B flat today. So let's take the classic. Okay, so I'm not going to go through what that scale is because I think hopefully you'll know what it is. So pentatonic scale, standard box, like the main box that everyone kind of learns first. The majority of us anyway, right? Where all the good blues licks are, you know. So I just want to look at it in the terms of intervals and how we can kind of construct an idea out of that without playing the scale, so to speak, okay? And I'm going to take a couple of liberties just to make it work, which will mean using just a couple of notes that aren't within the scale, but I'm using the scale as my basis, okay, for this concept. That's like the home base, that's where I'm thinking, okay? So I want to construct a lick using thirds, so minor thirds and major thirds, right? Just that, okay? And I'm going to try and use the pentatonic scale, okay? Like I said, there might be a couple of little notes in there that aren't within the scale, but they will work, alright? So, let's go through the scale and this idea. Okay, so the first two notes, that's a minor third interval, okay? So we're going from B flat to D flat, okay? Or A sharp to C sharp, if you like, okay? You know, learn your notes, okay? It's pretty important. In fact, it's really important. Yeah, learn that stuff more than shredding and all that stuff. I wish someone would have told me that at the beginning of playing guitar, okay? Apologies if you're getting a little bit of hissing noise. Amps being a bit noisy today. I think it's just the house electrics in here, but okay, so we've got the first part there, and then remember I want to stick to thirds, right? So we've got minor third, and then I'm going to go to a major third because I'm going to go C sharp to F, or D flat to F. So that's a major third, right? And then the next note in the pentatonic scale, which will work, that is a minor third, in fact, because we're going to go F to G sharp or A flat. Okay. Okay. So we've got thirds so far, which is great. Minor third, major third, minor third. Now, next bit. This is where I take my first cheat note, if you like. So I can't go that A flat to B flat, right? Because that's a major second, so it's not a third, and I can't go to the next note because that's a perfect fourth, going from that A flat to D flat. Okay, so I'm going to play a major third. I'm going to go A flat, okay, to C. All right, and that's a major third. So that C is not part of the pentatonic scale, but it's gonna work, okay? Okay, next note, pentatonic scale that I can use that is within this concept, right? Is a minor third, so that's cool. I can play that. That's C to E flat. You with me? Sorry, let me play that better. That was shit. So was that. Okay, still with me? So, if I can play this thing. Anyway, okay, next note. I can't play that because that's a major second, right? That that E flat to F. And I can't play that because that's a perfect fourth. That would be the next note in the pentatonic scale, which is E flat to A flat. So this is my second liberty, my second cheat note, right? I'm going E flat to G, which is a major third. You could roll your finger there, third finger, you could do third finger pinky. Learn both is, you know, what I would say. Alright, nearly there. And then I can resolve to that B flat because that's a minor third, right? G to B flat, minor third. So that counts. And then I can play the minor third on top again, just like I did on this E string. I can do it on this E string, right? Because it's an E string. Same thing applies. Okay, B flat to C to D flat. Okay, so the whole thing. Okay, sounds pretty cool, right? It sounds a little bit different. Obviously, I know these two notes aren't within the pentatonic scale. They are the second degree and the sixth degree. So we're getting into Dorian mode territory. Okay, but it works within the context of what I'm talking about. Remember, the pentatonic scale is my kind of home thing, and I'm just putting in notes just on the outside here and there. A little bit like you would if you were playing jazz or something, right? You can also play the lick down here. That's pretty cool because it's good practice to jump. Positions there, a bit tricky, that, you know? So, you could also do it like this. Rather than, you can do it there, yeah? Yeah? Okay, so, you know, you can end it a little blues lick. So, there it is. That is in a nutshell. Hopefully you can take that away and then you could change the interval. So say if you want to do a fifth, right? Again, you'd have to take a couple of liberties again. A couple of cheat notes, but that sounds kind of cool. It's kind of getting away from, you know, that doesn't sound pentatonic at all, right? But I'm thinking in that way, first and foremost. I think that's a pretty cool way of adding notes and playing pentatonic stuff without it sounding like it's completely... I mean, the perfect fifth one maybe sounds completely different, but hopefully you hear it by using thirds. It didn't sound totally totally the opposite of the pentatonic scale, if you like, right? Completely different. Because I remember Guthrie Govan telling us this in a BIM class many years ago, and I've heard him say it before actually in other videos, where he would say a lot of people would come in and play, and they would just do great playing, you know, pentatonic stuff, blues stuff, you know, really good, and then they would try and put in licks using modes, right, and bringing in modes into their playing, and it would sound completely different and unmusical to what they were doing before. And I think you can get bogged down in that stuff, and it can make you sound just that it doesn't sound musical. It just sounds like you're playing scales really quick. And to me, that just doesn't interest me in the slightest, and it probably doesn't interest the majority of people either, especially not in the guitar world, because you would never play that if you were playing for an artist or in the studio for somebody, or do you know what I mean? So it's kind of, yeah, you can, it's easy, you can just get bogged down in this other stuff, whereas you should be concentrating on playing what you play well. And if you want to bring in a couple of other little interesting colours into your playing, keep doing what you're doing, but just try not to go too far away from that. And hopefully you can see that I was just doing that with the pentatonic scale, that it didn't sound too mental. Like, it wasn't completely different to playing like bluesy stuff. So anyway, I'm rambling on. I hope you got something out of that, and you can take it away. Try it in different positions, try it in different keys. Mess around with this stuff and try and think of stuff in an intervallic way. So I'll just do it one more time. So I'll now go through the intervals because I didn't do that today. So we've got minor third, then a major third, then a minor third, major, minor third, major third, minor third, minor third. Okay? So, yeah, have some fun with that. Mess around with it. And again, like I said, and this is coming, not from me, me hearing it, from, a great player and, an insane player. Like, careful when you're kind of learning that stuff. Try not to just put in a weird lick just because you can do it, and then the rest of the time you're just doing some really nice stuff with simpler things in theory, maybe, but musically they're better, if you see what I mean. Anyway, chit chat over. I'm talking shit. So anyway, if I don't see you before Christmas and New Year and all that, because I might not, because my life's going to be mental for a little bit. But I'll try and do some more videos. But yeah, take care out there. Have a great Christmas and New Year, and yeah, see you soon.